Today I want to do a review on this this hose here from the Patio Gem store. Let's set that aside over there. We use it to connect to the 20-pound bottle to refill our little 1-pound propane bottles for like our camping and stuff like that. Plus you can do the taller blue bottles for your propane torch, stuff like that. So this hose runs, I think, $16.99. Just go to Amazon, probably search out the Patio Gem store, and just kind of a close-up of the instruction manual. Now, one of the things the instruction manual says is to weigh our bottles. So I've got a little scale set up here, and then I'm going to write it down on the bottle too. Not sure if the camera's picking that up. 14.4 ounces. That way we kind of have a starting point. This one's right at 15 ounces. 15.0 OZ. Okay, next thing it says to chill it for about 10 to 30 minutes, whether in a refrigerator, a freezer, or say if you're out camping and you want to do this, you can put it into an ice chest with some ice and chill the bottle. I'd be careful about not getting the top of it wet. It also says make sure there's no dents or rust and stuff like that on the bottle, so you got to make sure it's in pretty good condition. Now, one thing I did also is I took a pair of needle nose pliers and pushed in on that little plunger. That one's got a little pressure in it, probably because it was empty at one time, but that one's empty. But it was probably a lot cooler when I drained that the last time. It's about 85 degrees out here right now, so it's pretty warm. You know, temperature changes are going to build pressure itself. So I'm going to put these in the freezer here for about a half an hour. One thing I didn't mention, wear eye protection and hand protection. And I should have had hand protection on before I let the pressure out of the bottle. One of the things about letting the pressure out of the bottle and putting it in the freezer is you're getting all the pressure out, and you're putting it in there, getting it cold, so that's going to create a vacuum. And one thing a lot of people don't tell you is take your other bottle and set it out in the sun and warm it up, because you know, heat expands, so that's going to kind of expand and build a little more pressure in there. Now, if you happen to have one of these turkey fryers around, you have to flip your bottle upside down. So, turkey fryer kind of gets it elevated nicely. But if you don't have a turkey fryer, you could probably use something like a milk crate. And I was going to grab a 5-gallon bucket, but mainly you want something that's going to get it elevated. I'm not sure if gravity really plays that big of a role in it. It's mainly pressure. The valve is shut. The directions say to screw your hose on there, and then we'll get the bottle out of here in just a second. For those of you that are not familiar with valves like this, when it's in line like this, that is in the open position. So we want to put it into the closed position, which is at right angle. Then we want to open the tank. Go ahead and put it upside down. purge the line. Now we know we got liquid. It's been pretty close to 30 minutes now. This is the 15-ounce one. So what you want to do, screw that bottle in there until it's nice and snug, and then so I can hear that going in there. They say when you no longer hear it going in, then it should be full. I'm looking at some of the reviews. A lot of them said to chill the bottle, but I don't think anybody said put your tank in the sun, your big tank. I'm hard of hearing, but I can hear it going in there. One guy said it takes 4 to 5 hours to fill them, so I'm wondering, is he chilling the small bottle and, you know, putting the warm one in the sun? Now see here, we're good. You know, we're below. But like I say, I'm not sure gravity plays much of a role in this. I think it's mainly the pressure. You got kind of a negative pressure here by chilling this, and you got, you know, the pressure that's in the tank. I don't hear any gas transfer at all right now, so we'll go ahead and shut that off. And we might get a little burst coming out when this releases. One advantage of refilling these tanks is here in town where I'm at, the grocery store is like $16.99 for exchange on one of these, and doing an exchange you get 15 pounds. I can go to Ace Hardware and get it filled up with 20 pounds of pressure, or 20 pounds of weight, whatever, and for $18, $20, something like that. But it's roughly $1 a pound, where you go to buy these and you're looking at probably $5 a piece and up. And these are used for many things. Camp stoves, for camping and prepping. You got your camp stove, you got your propane lanterns, your buddy heaters. They have your propane torches. They got, you know, ones you can, with the long extension for burning weeds or whatever. They got little camp fireplaces, grills, stuff like that. So there's numerous uses for these things. So it's very cost effective if you can refill them for $1 a piece, $1 a refill, compared to buying them new for $5 a piece. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on the scale. And yeah, that's not completely full. It's really only about half full, so you know, you could probably, it feels fairly full, but we're looking at on here 1 pound 9 ounces. So we had 15 ounce to start with, and you see my finger, there it is. Trying to find it on the camera and the monitor. 15 ounces to start with, and now we're at 1.9 ounces. So we've gained about 10 ounces. I was refilling this other bottle, and I thought I would share something I did see in another video a while back, which I think I'm going to need one hand free in order. Gloves on, I'll probably never get my fat fingers in there. They're saying you can take some hemostats, get down in this little valve, and yeah, it's a little easier said than done, isn't it? You get down in there and pull up till you start seeing stuff coming out, which makes sense because I used to have to refill the big propane tanks off the huge tank, and for the forklifts, and you always had a valve you would open up, and then when you saw the gas coming out, then you know when you saw the gas coming out, then you know, okay, you know, it's full, so then you could shut your gas off. And just to check this, it doesn't feel excessively heavy. This is the bottle that was 14.4 ounces. Okay, looks like that might be the way to go about doing this, because that was a bottle that was 14.4 ounces, and now we're at 1 pound 13 ounces, so that's pretty near full. We gained we gained 15 ounces of fuel. So we're just like one ounce shy. The cost of inflation and everything nowadays, it really, you know, we gotta pinch pennies where we can, and I think this is a great item for just to have on hand to refill these bottles, because, you know, like I say, $5 as compared to, well, if I bought this new, $5, if I can refill it 8-10 ounces at a time, hey, that's still going to save me a lot of money. But I wanted to, you know, just do a quick video on this, and I want to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the channel, take a look around and see if I can earn your subscription. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button. And but I like having the valve style here. I like it that it is below, you know, because the fluid has to flow down. So that's what you want, is the fluid. That's why you're flipping that upside down, purging your line. So there'll be a link in the description below the video to Patio Jim's website where you can pick this up. This will be under camping and prepping gear. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.